Atomic Habits. Detailed Summary. Introduction. Think of your daily habits like drops of water filling a jar. One drop seems tiny and meaningless, but over time, it can overflow the jar completely. That's the main idea behind James Clear's Atomic Habits. Small, consistent changes can lead to massive results. James doesn't talk like a strict coach yelling, "Do better." Instead, he gently shows you why habits stick or fail, and how you can make them work for you, not against you. He believes you don't need to completely change your life overnight. Instead, focus on improving just 1% every day, because little things, done repeatedly, turn into big transformations. This book isn't about unrealistic morning routines or hustle culture. It's about understanding human behavior, making good habits easier, and making bad habits harder, in a way that fits your real life. Chapter 1. The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits. James explains that habits are like compound interest. Just like money grows when you save and invest a little each day, good habits grow into big results over time. The reverse is also true. Tiny bad habits can slowly lead to problems. Example, eating one unhealthy snack a day won't harm you today, but over a year, it changes your health. Key idea, don't underestimate small actions. Chapter 2. How your habits shape your identity and vice versa. Most people try to change by focusing on goals. I want to lose 10 kilograms, or I want to read 30 books this year. But James says the real secret is to focus on identity. Instead of I want to read more, think I am a reader. Instead of I want to be fit, think I am the kind of person who takes care of my body. Key idea, true habit. Chapter 3. How to build better habits in 4 simple steps. Habits follow a loop. 1. Cue the trigger. You see cookies on the table. 2. Craving, the desire. You want to taste them. 3. Response, the action. You eat one. 4. Reward, the satisfaction. They taste good. Once you understand this loop, you can design habits consciously instead of letting them control you. Chapter 4. The Man Who Didn't Look Right. James shares a story of a nurse who noticed something was wrong with a patient just by observing tiny changes. This shows how much our brain learns from patterns without us even realizing. The lesson: becoming aware of your habits is the first step to changing them. Chapter 5. The best way to start a new habit. Use the formula, I will, behavior, at time, in place. Example, I will meditate for 5 minutes at 7 a.m. in my bedroom. This is called implementation intention. It makes your plan concrete. Chapter 6. Motivation is overrated. Environment often matters more. James reminds us, you don't have to rely on willpower all the time. If you want to eat healthy, put fruits where you can see them. If you want to stop scrolling on your phone, keep it in another room. Your surroundings can either support your good habits or tempt you into bad ones. Chapter 7. The Secret to Self-Control. Instead of fighting temptation, avoid it altogether. Example, if you keep junk food in your cupboard, you'll eventually eat it. Self-control is easier when you don't have to use it often. Chapter 8. How to make a habit irresistible. Use the temptation bundling trick. Pair something you need to do with something you enjoy. Example, only watch your favorite show while exercising on the treadmill. Chapter 9. The Role of Family and Friends in Shaping Your Habits. We often adopt habits from people around us. If you spend time with health-conscious friends, you're more likely to exercise. If your workplace culture values punctuality, you'll likely show up on time. The people around you matter. Choose wisely. Chapter 10. How to find and fix the causes of your bad habits. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, break down the habit. and see what triggers it. Example, if you scroll on your phone every night, maybe you're avoiding going to bed early because your mind is still active. Fix the cause, not just the behavior. Chapter 11. Walk slowly, but never backward. Small progress is still progress. Don't get discouraged if you can't see results immediately. Habits need time to grow roots before they show visible results. Chapter 12. The law of least effort. Humans naturally choose the easier option. So if you want to make a good habit stick, make it easier to start. Example, if you want to practice guitar, keep it in the living room instead of packed away. Chapter 13. How to stop procrastinating by using the 2-minute rule. Start any habit by doing just the first 2 minutes. Want to run? Just put on your running shoes. Want to read? Just open a book. Getting started is the hardest part. Once you begin, momentum takes over. Chapter 14. How to make good habits inevitable and bad habits impossible. Use commitment devices. Make it hard to do the wrong thing. Example, unplug your TV if you want to watch less. Or schedule workouts with a friend so you feel accountable. Chapter 15. The cardinal rule of behavior change. What is rewarded is repeated. What is punished is avoided. Reward yourself for good habits, not necessarily with junk food or shopping, but with small, positive feelings like tracking your progress or celebrating milestones. Chapter 16. How to stick with good habits every day. Use habit tracking. Tick a box or mark your calendar each day you stick to your habit. Seeing your streak grow becomes motivating. Chapter 17. How an accountability partner changes everything. Having someone to check in with keeps you on track. If you promise a friend you'll go to the gym, you're more likely to show up. Chapter 18. The truth about talent. Success isn't just about talent. It's about consistency. Talented people who don't practice often fall behind less talented people who show up every day. Chapter 19. The Goldilocks Rule. We stay motivated when tasks are just the right difficulty. Not too easy, not too hard. If it's too easy, we get bored. If it's too hard, we get discouraged. Chapter 20. The downside of creating good habits. Be careful not to go on autopilot. Sometimes habits can make you stop learning and improving. Stay aware and keep tweaking your habits as you grow. Chapter 21. Conclusion. James wraps it up. Big change is possible, but it comes from small, consistent actions. Habits aren't about doing more. They're about doing what matters most and letting the power of time multiply your efforts. Review and final thoughts. Atomic Habits isn't just another self-help book filled with motivational quotes. It's a practical guide you can actually apply starting today. James Clear's biggest strength is making complicated psychology feel simple and usable in daily life. The book is full of stories, research, and small action steps that make it easy to follow. If you've ever said, "I can't stick to habits, I start things but never finish, I don't have enough motivation," then this book feels like a friendly manual for breaking that cycle. Main lessons to remember: start small, focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to achieve. Make good habits easy and bad habits hard. Consistency beats intensity. In short, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep showing up.
Thank you for watching and listening.